This is the speaking test of International English Language Testing System taking place on 2nd October 2020 at BBC English Language and IELTS Center, Butwal, Milanchok. You are now with DB Raimaji. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
What's your full name?
My full name is Sabina Lakshmi Darami. Please call me by my first name, Sabina.
What do people call you?
People call me by my first name, Sabina.
That's good. Now, in this part of the speaking test, I would like to ask you some questions about yourself. Where do you live?
I live in Valwari, which is in Tilotama 7 of Butwal.
What is it like?
It is a very beautiful place because my place is not very much crowded with houses and people. There are many meadow and pastures, so it is a very peaceful and silent place to live.
Is it a good place to live?
Yes, of course, it is a very good place to live.
Why do you think this is a good place to live?
Because there is facilities of all basic things like drinking water, electricity, schools, colleges, and shops and things like that.
Why do you think this is a good place to live for the people like you, like me?
I feel like it is a good place to live for people like me and you because it is not crowded with houses and people, so whenever you have to do things like studying and your own work, then it will be very silent and peaceful to do the things.
Okay, now I want to talk about your friends and neighbors. Do you have many friends?
Of course, I do have many friends, but I got one friend as a very close and compatible friend. Her name is Sital Purja because she have been a friend with me since my high school, so she is very close friend of mine.
How often do you meet your friends?
I barely meet with my friends because I got very few friends who are very close to me, and those friends all live in very far from me.
Okay. Where do you like to go with your friends?
I would like to go with my friends when there is a special occasion like birthday.
But where do you like to go?
I would like to go to restaurants because in restaurant we can talk freely and eat the food that we want to eat.
That's nice. Tell me something about your best friend at school.
Well, talking about the best friend in my school, her name is Sital Purja because we were benchmates in school as well as high school. So as a result, we grew more closer and compatible in +2. She is a very talented and hardworking person, but right now she is living in Pokhara studying bachelor program in Tilotama College.
That's nice. Now let's talk about your neighbors.
Sure.
What do you think of your neighbors?
Well, I think in my neighborhood there are neighbors of various behavior and business work. So some of them are very nice, but most of them are a bit mischievous. So they are very hard to deal with.
Oh, you don't like to describe about them. Okay, that's nice. How friendly are you to your neighbors?
Well, I'm not that friendly with my neighbors because I am an introvert, so it is very difficult for me to initiate any conversation or continue the conversation. And moreover, but I am quite friendly with my neighbors, and it is all due to my mother because she introduced me to the neighbors and they.
Do you meet your neighbors sometimes?
Yes, I do meet my neighbors sometimes, like when there is occasion like puja and marriage. So I meet them in occasions like that.
Okay. You think neighbors are very important in our life?
Of course, neighbor is very important in our life because neighbors are the one who are very close to us physically more than our relatives. So if we have any problem and need some help, then we can obviously go to our to our neighbors and ask for help.
Okay. Which is more important to you, your friends or your families?
Honestly speaking, with no doubt, I would say it is my family who is more important to me because they are the one who gave me the birth and I have been living with them since my birth. They are the one who is very closer to me rather than my friends. They know everything about me because I tell everything about them, and they are the sole reason why I am here today and where I am today.
But sometimes your friends can help you better than your families.
Yes, of course they can help me better than my families, but for most of the time I feel like my family is more relevant to me.
You can never leave your family.
Yes.
But in some situations, you can forget your friends, but you can never forget your family.
Yes, of course, I can forget my friends because I have personally experienced that there will be some point in your life where you grow apart from your friends, but not with your family.
Have you ever forgotten any friends in your life?
Yes, there are few friends.
Oh, there are few friends you have already forgotten.
Yes.
It means you keep on changing the friends like you change your clothes. Okay, that's all right. Well, now in this part of the test, I'm going to give you a topic. I would like you to talk 2 minutes on the topic.
Sure.
You have 1 minute to prepare your speech. Okay?
Yes, sir.
This is the topic. And I give you a piece of paper and a pencil. Now you have 1 minute. Your time starts. Okay, now you can speak on your topic.
If I had to talk about a writer that I would like to meet, I would say it is Kim Namjoon, who is a great writer and he's not only the writer but also a composer of the song. He has written many songs like Zero O'Clock, Spring Day, and Forever Rain, and songs like that. Overall, he has written over 160 songs in the age of 26, which is very fascinating to me because it is a very young age and he has done an incredible job in doing that. As for his preference, he likes to draw, paint, dance, write, and most importantly he likes to spend time with his band members, and these are the basic things that I know about him. But if I would meet him, then I would like to know more about him, like what encourages him to write the lyrics in the song, and does he really feel the same way that he expresses his feelings in the song, and has he ever thought of quitting or taking a hiatus from writing lyrics. And these are the few things that I want to ask him, and if I had to meet him someday, then I would definitely meet him because I am his greatest fan, and I would like to meet him personally and see him face to face. How does he look like and how tall he is. And when I meet him, I would shower him with all the compliments that I have, because he has done an incredible job and encouraged me to do much more in my life through his lyrics. His lyrics are such an inspiring thing for the whole world. I feel like everyone should listen to the song that he has written. And moreover, I'd also like to meet him because I want to thank him personally about the things that he have done and impacting my life so much positively and to the, other people's life. And I also like to thank him about his existence and providing us with such an incredible songs.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Now, I would like to talk about some more questions. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Well, do you read books?
Yes, I do read books very often, and moreover, I read novels the most because I love novel. And recently, I read a novel called The Maze Runner, which is very interesting and fascinating for me.
What kind of books are most popular with the children in your country?
Well, personally, I believe that books like comics and fairy tales are most popular among the children because they contain colorful pages with pictures, so that captivates the children's mind and makes them to read more such books. And as for rhymes book, it has melodies, so it resonates with the song, so it will be very easier for children to remember. And personally for me, I liked fairy tales the most because I was a big fan of fairy in my childhood.
Is it good to read the books whatever we get, or we should be more selective?
Well, I feel like we should be more selective of the books that we are reading, because all books are not good and there are books for a certain age of the people, so we should be very selective when it comes to reading books.
These days, the children do not like to read books. Why do you think this is happening?
In my opinion, children prefers playing games and watching television the most rather than reading books. So I feel like due to this reason, they prefer to they do not prefer to read books, and moreover, reading books is a bit boring to children because they cannot read book, and if they read book, they won't understand actually what it is trying to imply or say.
Okay, that's nice. Do you think children can be encouraged to read books more?
Of course, children can be encouraged to read more because in many ways, like parents and teachers can help them to read books more.
Okay. Is it the parents or the teachers who are more responsible to encourage the children to read the books?
I feel like it is the responsibility of both to make children read books. Like parents can read books to their children every day so that they have the habit of reading books. And as for teachers, they can use various things like their gestures and technologies in order to make children read more.
What do you think of giving them punishment unless they read the books? Like, can the teachers and parents punish the children if they do not read the books?
Well, personally, I don't think that punishment is the solution for making children read books, because even though they get punishment, some students do not want to read books because the main problem may be the other things, like they don't know how to read or they don't understand how to read. So at first they need to find the root cause of why they don't want to read.
Okay, finally, do you think books can change our life?
Of course, books can change our life drastically because books teaches us many things, and book is very vast. It includes economy, social things, historic things. So we can learn various things from this book, and we get various morals which are really important to our life, and it makes us to be good people.
Some people say that the books are the best teachers. Do you agree with this idea or not?
Yes, I do agree with that because if you read and perceive the things what the book is trying to say, then it is of course the good teacher for you.
Okay, thank you very much. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
The best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.